So there are probably a few more audio logs or whatever here. In this archive
Your
system.
father's personal logs.
Encrypted log number 4.
That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
Oh, okay. Well then, benefactor. Meeting with benefactor.
I had a strange meeting yesterday. I thought it would be with Jien Garson, who founded the initiative. But it wasn't.
Uh-huh.
I guess Jien's the visionary, the one who gets everyone excited about the project and drums up publicity. But then this benefactor apparently provides resources.
I wonder if they're going to say it was the Elusive Man or something. But it wouldn't have been.
Money. It's a little unusual.
Because would the Elusive Man have sent all the other species
Everything about this project is
along with the human race?
Interesting. I wonder if Director Tan knows anything about this. Worth talking to him.
Alright, well, accepted the offer.
I accepted the initiative's offer. They're calling me a Pathfinder. There's no other option left. Sam will never happen without their help. Our savings are gone, and no one will return my calls. I am a pariah. There's something strange going on with this benefactor. But Ellen's getting worse. I can't fail her.
Alright. Interesting. Let's speak with the director about this benefactor. So much running around.
Convicted murderer Nilken Rensis, exiled for his role in the killing of Security Chief Hiram Reynolds.
That's right.
This is Agent S.
We got him exiled. 10 is up here on the left. Yes.
Guess this is your voice now. Everything we achieve will be seen here.
Stop moping.
But the Nexus is running out of places.
Good work locating the Asari Ark, Ryder.
There were a few
You're
bumps along
welcome.
the way, but we handled it.
Perhaps it's best I don't know. All that matters is that the Lucinia has returned, safe and sound. Did you have some other business?
Yeah.
I'm curious. What do you know about the people who backed the initiative?
What everyone knows. Jien Garson was the founder and visionary. Unfortunately, she died on the Nexus during the Scourge disaster.
Is there anyone else?
I would almost welcome them. A voice to silence the rabble. Then Kesh might listen. But no, we're alone. Why do you ask?
I think there was something else.
I have information that suggests Garson wasn't the only one.
What sort of information?
It's complicated, but there was a silent partner. A benefactor.
Even if that were true, we've been here 14 months with no sign of them. This partner is either a phantom, missing, or dead.
They might be back in the Milky Way.
No, Jien Garson was the beacon. A sad end to someone of such stature. Dying alone.
Oh?
It was chaos. By the time they found her, she was already dead, succumbed to her injuries.
Was there a follow-up investigation?
I wasn't even out of stasis. But knowing the violence of the Scourge disaster, death was everywhere. If you're suggesting something else happened, Ryder, I'd rather you didn't.
You'd rather?
Let's not
I don't
add
care
to
what you'd
confusion.
rather.
Thank you for your time.
Ryder, if you wish to pursue this further, accessing Nexus security records may reveal more information.
I'm on it. Fortunately, these security records are right down the way. Over here. Give me them security
What are we
records.
looking for, Sam?
I don't know. Garson investigation closed. Update to the missing persons report filed on Jane Garson. Maintenance crew found her body in a Nexus apartment. Severe burns were apparent, similar to others we saw who were killed during the Scourge disaster. It's unclear how she got there, but confusion and disorientation during the Scourge event are likely. Events aligned with the timeline. Cause of death, casualty of Scourge disaster. Case closed.
Any of...
The the only hard fact is that her body was found in one of the apartments.
Then connecting her death to the Scourge disaster was mere speculation.
Yeah, they just wanted this to go away. I think we need to check out that apartment.
Environmental data will allow us to reconstruct the scene.
A conspiracy. Missing persons report. Damage control. I think we've seen the rest of these, right?
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone
Interesting.
power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
There's a conspiracy about the founder of the initiative. We need to go to the docking bay. That's where the apartments are.
You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
Let's get up here to these apartments and see what we can see. Well, we got an objective marker there. Conveniently, the door is open.
This is where Jean Garson's body was discovered.
What are we looking for?
If you scan the room, environmental data may allow for scene recreation.
Let's see what we find. Oh, there we go. Who's this? Is that her?
There. This was no accident. She was murdered.
How do we know?
As this incident occurred over a year ago, her killer is likely far away by now.
Yeah.
Looks like a
But-
bald dude.
Wait. This whole area was shuttered back then. Didn't open until the Hyperion arrived. So what was Garson even doing here?
Perhaps a further scan of the room is in order.
Let's see. Is it a fake wall? Hidden door.
A hidden door.
What's behind the door?
What do we have here?
Another hidden room. Quick scan. Don't see anything. 2 data pads though. Let's see what's on the data pads.
This is Jean Garson. I don't have much time. I've been hiding in the sealed-off sections of the Nexus
She
since
was
we
being
got here.
hunted.
Someone's trying to kill me. And now I can hear them down in the hydroponics area. They're coming. I've embedded what I know in my VI in the Cultural Center. This log has the code. And whatever happens... Oh god, they're outside the door.
Huh.
Wow. This is some serious shit.
Yes, deeply troubling. I have the code she mentioned for the VI kiosk.
Ryder always with the great observations. This is some serious shit. Once again, in 2179, once mentioned a storm is coming, said evidence was clear, meaning Andromeda why? Hyperion still no contact. Where is Alec? Did they get him too? That's vague. Alright, let's get over to the Cultural Center. Apparently she hid the information in her VI. I think we have something else to do at the Cultural Center anyway. We're supposed to meet the Angara there. Which I thought we already did, but apparently not. Maybe there's a second thing to do there with the Angara. The Garson
Welcome back.
VI. I'm going to enter a secret code here. All of you people around, give us a bit of space, please.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Jean Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Secret message.
Sam, can we hear that message Garson talked about?
Unlocking it now. Rerouting to our private channel.
Oh, good.
For years, there was a silent partner involved with the initiative. The truth is, I was running out of money. Then a benefactor stepped in. I didn't
Name?
ask questions. I never met them face to face. That
Description?
was a mistake. I lied to everyone. Something big spooked them in the Milky Way, and now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for the good, but I have my doubts. And now I think they're going to remove me. Alec Ryder and I had a code word for this. Fulcrum. He may have learned more.
What did that mean? Something big in the Milky Way.
Perhaps your father's locked memories hold the answer. He might have known more.
Yeah. Guess I'll have to keep unlocking them to find out for sure.
Alright, so we've got to keep looking for those memory triggers, and then we have to remember the word fulcrum, which is apparently a code that my dad used with Gene Garson. And who could this benefactor be back in the Milky Way, and what could have spooked them? Well, I guess maybe like the Shadow Broker or someone like that. If they, for example, knew about the Reapers coming, they might have said, let's just get a whole bunch of the Milky Way people to a different galaxy, so that when the Reapers come in and kill everybody, these species will survive. That's possible, I suppose. Do I want any of this armor? I mean, the arm and the leg wouldn't be terrible. Right now, I'm using a Ket arm and leg, which are giving me weapon damage and combat power damage, so it's buffing my weapons and also buffing my grenades. This would give us more shields and more biotic power damage, so it would make my you know, the charges more damaging, I suppose. And it would give us more shields to survive when we're up close and personal. But I kind of like the balanced approach for the moment with the Ket stuff. So we're just going to hang on to it for now. Anything interesting? Yeah. Not really. Any mods or augmentations? Biotic damage booster, might as well buy one of those. One of these. Definitely one of those. Next time I make a weapon. One of these, why not? Sure. Confirm. Good, good, good. Alright, let's get off the Nexus. I think that's enough for now. The question is, what do we do next? Let's see here. This is investigate space attacks on Nexus ships. We could do that. I'm not sure that's really a high priority for me. I'm not going to go back to Havarl until I have more stuff to do there besides just this one mission. EOS, there's something to do for PB, and we can try taking on a worm by doing this hammer thingy. Aya, there's just a few things to drop off, but nothing too important. And anyway, I would want to go to Vold again before I go back to Aya. Tempest, the Visitor, nothing to do there. Vold, that's the Remnant Architect, the worm. Allies and relationships. So that's that one place we need to go to. Yeah, okay. Alright, for now let's just get on the ship and talk to Drac. I think that's the next thing we need to do. And then we figure out our next move from there.
Pathfinder, Drac wants to see you.
Alright. Let's see what Drac has to say. He's sometimes down in the kitchen, sometimes down in the cargo bay. Are you here, Drac? Yep, there you are.
Ryder, I need your help with something.
What's going on, buddy?
Okay, out with it. You've clearly got something on your mind.
One of our botanists' heart called up in a panic. A colony transport has been stolen.
It's a transport. Can't you just replace it?
It's not the transport. It's what's on it. Our seed vault. One of a kind.
Without that vault, things get complicated. Krogan children need the nutrients in those plants to survive. Even one clutch of babies hatch before we get the stuff synthesized. The effects would be permanent.
So what do you need from me?
I'm gonna find those thieves and get the vault back. Be nice to have you along.
Wouldn't miss it, buddy. How'd they get that transport?
Aren't the transports protected by passcodes? And how do you steal anything from a Krogan?
First thing Hark checked. Looks like some old authorization codes weren't erased. He was working in the transport and stepped out for 2 seconds. The thieves walked right in and flew off.
Never you fear.
Of course I'm in. Whatever you need.
I knew I could count on you. Hark's waiting for us at the colony on Eladon. He's tracking down the transport beacon. He'll have the location ready for us on arrival.
Good. We'll find the transport track. Don't worry.
I'll hold you to that, Ryder. Hey.
Fair, fair.
Thanks. I owe you one.
No worries, my dude.
I'm not worried. You're good for it.
That's not exactly what I wanted to say, but whatever. We got some more Andromeda viability for that. Let's check my email. Stolen Nexus goods. From Anonymous. So this is a note from the person that was stealing supplies for Kadara. Okay, they're saying they were Robin Hooding. That they stole, but they did it for a good reason. Well, I guess that's for them to... It's their opinion anyway. I'll have my own opinion, thank you very much. What's this, Planetary Hollow? What does this do? Oh, interesting. So Havarl is the only place that doesn't have very high viability. Total Andromeda viability points. Okay. I guess that just tracks our overall progress somehow. Let's save. We haven't saved in a while. Yeah. Alrighty. So, with that information, that's Drac wants us to go to Eladon. PB wants us to go to Eos. And what was the other mission on Eos? The worm. Are we strong enough to take on a worm? I guess we could try finding out. Why is the bathroom locked? Somebody must be in there. So let's go and for now just pick the PB mission. And while we're there, we'll make another attempt at taking on a worm. See what happens. Last time it was just really painful with the one on Vold. We'll give it a run. If it seems like it's just not workable or too difficult or whatever, we'll just keep on waiting until we're even more leveled up, I suppose.
Path. What the?
Find something?
Something pinged us. An ID request. The Tempest auto-responded.
We'll keep an eye out in the sector.
What the hell's going on here?
Probe away.
A ZK resource tracker?
Is that what pinged us in this sector?
It's pulsing an initiative call response code. Someone knows our tech inside and out.
Let's get a scan.
The hell is this? Is this part of some side mission that we have? What's going on here?
What the hell happened?
Anti-trackback measure? Drive system overloaded. Not quick enough, though. I got a serial that has triggered an alert.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
What is going on?
Not sure. How do I get out of this thing? Exit. Let's talk to her on the VidCon. Addison, why are things blowing up in my face? Explain it, please.
Pathfinder, the trap you set in the cargo bay, we got a blip. I think something's in there.
We'll check that out too. Addison, first.
Ryder, tell me about the satellite you found.
Director? What are you talking about?
My alert identified a ZK resource tracker. They're emergency tech, full of overrides so they can bypass protocol. They were designed by Dr. Zoe Jean Kennedy. She disappeared with the Exiles. If her tech has shown up, that could give someone a backdoor to steal from your outposts.
That's suspicious.
Pretty extreme to set up a personal alert. Why do that?
A lot of Dr. Kennedy's projects were unofficial.
But you backed them. Like these trackers.
I don't want some asshole using my access codes to cut a backdoor into our resources, or Tan blaming me for it. But I also want to know what happened to her.
What's so special about this person?
What was Dr. Kennedy's role in the initiative?
She designed the orbital beacons, forward stations, and half the kit in the Tempest.
Okay.
She'd ram an upgrade through before the requisition was on Tan's desk. Dr. Kennedy disappeared along with the Exiles. That was a big loss.
So what are these satellites for exactly?
Why were these trackers allowed to bypass protocols?
They're supposed to be hubs, to rapidly track and pull resources if lives are at stake somewhere. That's why they weren't deployed. Tan didn't like anyone bypassing his rubber stamp.
If this satellite
Seems
is
dangerous
new,
to just leave
how
it
is
lying
kept
around like
up
that.
with our security measures?
That's a very good question.
She disappeared with the Exiles, but you aren't calling her one?
She sympathized, but we'd never let an expert like that go. She was vital. But in the chaos, a lot of things, and people, went missing.
If we have to find the tech or the person, where do we begin?
You got a sliver of data from the first tracker. With more scans, maybe Suvi can assemble a point of origin. Obviously, these trackers are being deployed where initiative tech is concentrated. That means outposts. Try another outpost system, or place more. Maybe you'll draw them out, whoever they are.
And when we find them?
They're stealing our resources. My concern is Dr. Kennedy, her tech, their lives. In that order.
Well, I will be the one whose concerns matter. Alright, we apparently have something in the trap. We put the trap down here.
Trap. Devil's advocate, okay?
Let's see what we got.
With the cat entrenched here and things.
Hi there. You must be the one eating all our cereal.
It's a space hamster.
Hey, it's okay. No one's going to eat you.
Oh, Drac might.
You're the most adorable critter I've met in Andromeda so far. I should find you somewhere safer than our cargo bay.
Want to be my pet, or I'll release you off-world. Let's just make him a pet for now. I don't want to release them somewhere where they become an invasive species.
How about a nice warm cage in my quarters, and all the cereal you can eat? Guess everybody around here needs a home.
Alright, excellent. That gave us Andromeda viability points somehow. Alright, looks like there's one more place to scan for that thing that Addison wanted us to do, to track down these ZK satellites or whatever. But since we're here on EOS, we might as well do the thing that EOS has for us. The things that EOS has for us. Let's get down there. This is fine. This is fine. I don't really want these mods. I mean, this one's not bad, I suppose. But I'll live without it. Teammate-wise, let's make sure PB's with us, since... Well, if we're going to be fighting... I mean, it's her that wants us to investigate a remnant site, so we'll bring her. But if we're going to be taking on that worm, we'll want some very tough teammates with us. I mean, Drac and Vetra are pretty tough. Cora too, but she gives a boost to the entire team. But yeah, anyway, let's go with this for now. Maybe we'll replace
Descent is green.
PB with Vetra when we decide to take on that worm.
Coordinating. Path is calm.